All right, I'm live, but I gotta go get my phone because I don't have my phone. Sorry, hold on. I'm here because if I don't have my phone, I can't see. Well, I can probably see your stuff. See if anybody's gonna join me today. It is Sunday, July the 1st. It's Francine's birthday. She's my cousin. My channel. Hello. All right, got it. Turn that down. And I just exercised. Good morning. Hello. I'm looking gorgeous, darlings. Here's what I like to do for these curls. This is all. I can calm the curls down if I squirt them. But yes, it is heat wave in New Jersey. We're in South Jersey. And it's about, well, I could look at my phone. Hola! Hello from Chile. Chile. Hi, Mary. Is it hot in Canada, Mare? Because it's going to be 99 today. 99 degrees. Let's see. At the moment, it is 94 degrees. And it's supposed to get up to 97. So we've had some hi Lori, hot weather. Hi Dimmy. I am going to just see what's up with you guys. I've been super hot, yeah, and humid, I know. So Joe and I both got up early and went and got our exercise in, but I don't, yes, it's sick hot. Hi. Spice and Nice. Ooh, I gotta get my cheat sheet out. Uh-oh, Spice and Nice. What's your name? It's also very hot in the Netherlands. It is. Yeah, so I'm looking kind of rough. Like I didn't put my hair up until I got home. And I just turned over and, oh, Sally. Okay, Spice and Nice. I gotta write that down, Sally. Sally is Spice and Nice. But yeah, I went to Maryland on Tuesday. I was in Maryland. What am I making? Well, I'm going to clear off my desk. This is iced coffee. I'm a coffeeaholic. Anywho, I am going to show you what I got in Maryland. Thank you. I look all right, you know. That's good. I'm sweaty. I'm a sweaty mess. I went to Maryland and thank you, Kathy. My cousin Fran lives in Bel Air, Maryland. I don't know where the camera is over there. And she, yeah, Paula. Cheers. She has a Joann's in her area that is like one of the big Joann's. We have everything. Joann's, Michael's, AC Moore, and they just opened a Hobby Lobby, so I can't complain. And we have a super Walmart, so we have a lot of good shopping, but we don't have, my Joann's isn't like a superstore, so it's just got fabric. It has a lot of good beads, but not as much painting supplies. So I got this. This is what I used my coupon for. This is the Lanier paints. And I've had them for a long time, and I love them. Some of my favorite colors are the Halo Blue Gold, but I had them in this form. And I forget where I got these online. I got them from Amazon. And they're actually fabric paint, but they're a really good metallic paint. We had a Tuesday morning for a minute, and then it closed. I think the rent was too high. That's what the manager told me, but it was for maybe like a year we had it, and I enjoyed it while we had it. But yeah, there's no Tuesday mornings near me anymore. But anyway, I did get these in these little, I guess they're like 2-ounce bottles or something like that. They're not very big, but it was a lot more colors. like there's a teal color, the halo pink gold, halo violet gold, metallic gold, pewter, pearlescent turquoise, metallic bronze, and metallic olive. So a lot of cool paints that I want to try. Hi from Deutschland. Hi, Hildy. So I'm going to use them. And then I did end up getting a few of the media, the fluid media acrylics. I think I only got 7 of them. Wait a minute. Let me see. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got 7 colors. And good old Kate Crane, I want to see if I can see the comments on here. All messages are visible. Yay. Okay, good. Hi, Kay in Michigan. Kate. Oh, they disappeared again. Anyway, I got primary yellow. And these are the fluid media acrylics. I got quinacridone magenta, green gold, and these were suggestions by Kate Crane. I love Kate Crane's work. She does a lot of gel press videos, but she's in England, so I know she does a lot of workshops, but they're in England, so I want to live in England for a little while. I got cobalt teal hue, but she suggested me, I said, well, if you couldn't live without some colors of these, what would you get? So she suggested these, and that's what I got. Quinacridone red, cobalt turquoise hue, and vermilion. So those were the media fluid acrylics that I got, and that's pretty much all I got. Let's see what that was. Sorry, I want to go back to YouTube. Sorry, I didn't. Ooh. Oh, and guess what? Michael's now has the Deco Premium, I guess they're called. She told me about that. All right, I gotta find where I can see the comments on my phone. Okay, here they are. Because Mary said, we have Michael, so expensive, and we did have a Walmart. Yeah, so, but you know what, I'm finding that I don't do as much shopping as I used to. I'm pretty stocked up. I feel like I still have many things that I'll never ever use. So I really try not to buy things. Like, actually, when I was at Michael's again, I saw the, I still need to add a few, okay. All right, Paula, I'm gonna, I don't know how to store them, but maybe I'll even store them upside down. I don't know. I'm just going to have to shake them. And if I use them, I use them. That's the thing. But I did get them for, I used a coupon. Or actually, maybe they were on sale. I forget. But the colors were just so yummy and I couldn't resist. Because I'm hoping to do more art journaling, you guys. And I feel like this is a handy way to have them, these colors, at the ready. They're small and easy to, get. All right. But let me tell you about my trip. So I went to, hey Shirley, how are you? You're traveling, where are you going? Because Joe and and when I was in Maryland, I was just in Maryland last week. I was in, it's called, I just said the name. Bel Air, Maryland. So gorgeous there. And I'm from South Jersey. I'm a total Jersey girl. I've lived here my whole life. And Maryland is so beautiful. I mean, I'm sure there's so many beautiful places in New Jersey and everywhere, but where Fran lives is totally rolling hills, but yet she's still near everything. So it's so fun when I go there. I went to yoga twice in one day. We went in the morning, we just did a regular yoga class that was just like calm and good, because I've only done yoga maybe a couple times. And then we were just going to go do other stuff. She just redid a lot of her home, and so we're shopping for artwork and different stuff. But sorry, I gotta clean my desk as I talk. Um, but it's her birthday today. And so her friends took her to yoga, but it was aerial yoga. You're in Tennessee? Yeah. I wonder, okay, so you're going down. Yeah. I don't know what the weather's like, Shirley, but man, it's hot in New Jersey today. And it has been for the last couple days. Um, Anywho, so her friend signed us up for um, aerial yoga, right? So we went to aerial yoga at like 5:30 that night, and I wasn't gonna do it. I was being a party pooper, but I did. I ended up doing it, and I'm so glad I did because it was fun. And it's the one where you like they have the silks, right? Like it's silks, and they're bolted to the ceiling. It's on like a little thing, and it could be like a rope, but then you can open it up like a hammock, and so you can do a few yoga moves in the silks. Like you can do, I don't know the names of them and stuff. And it was really easy to understand and everything. So anyway, but the second yoga shop we went to, this yoga studio had a lot more. They had rocks for sale, like stones and aromatherapy stuff and incense and what else? So anyway, it was a lot more Zen, like I don't know, like maybe a little more Hindu religion stuff. And so I ended up buying a book because it was talking about your chakra, right? And I never really got into yoga and all like the namaste stuff and like what it means, like why you're saying namaste or what yoga is all about, like the philosophy behind it. But look at these. This is because I was doing dotting yesterday and they get super colorful. I'll show you what I made. And I also wanted to show you, so I have, these are the little the things that I put the paint in when I'm dotting. Hi, Linda Graham. Sorry, I just stepped on something stuck to my toe. Piece of plastic. So we were, and I was talking to the yoga instructor a little bit and asked her, and she was talking about the chakra. So I think I want to put this down. I don't know if you can see me better. That's better. The chakra, right? And there's 7 of them, and it's based on the endocrine system. So, and you guys, I don't know, a lot of you might know that I have, thank you, Mary Hill. I didn't see it. Mary, thank you so much, because I'm just chatting and I don't know what's going on. I have thyroid, right? So I have hypothyroid, which means it's a little slow. It doesn't produce enough thyroid hormone. And I tried going off the medicine. Like, I didn't really mean to. I just like ran out of it and I, just needed to be refilled and I didn't refill it because I felt good and I thought, well, I feel fine. Like, I don't need to get it. And then I felt like crap and my nails like were breaking, everything, because we don't realize it, but our bodies have all these in the endocrine system. Anyway, like I'm getting like a little off topic, but so anyway, I bought this book on chakra. So here it is. Chakra healing, right? And so I'm just learning about it. It's not like I'm going to do it or be it or anything, but it just talks about energy, right? And being conscious and finding your inner, your serenity. You know how I'm always searching for ways. And Matthew's coming home. Well, he's not coming home, but Matthew, my son, he's in rehab. He's leaving the facility on the 13th, I think, July 13th. So I'm so excited, but he has a long road ahead of him. Of sobriety and all that stuff. So I've had a lot of that on my mind. So I think that because we were talking about meditation, and then it was just ironic because on the way home or on the way to France, like it's a 2-hour trip, I was just listening to Comedy Central, and it was a show with Nikki. What is her name? Nikki. Can't think of her last name at the moment. And they were talking about anxiety. Good morning. Hi, Jean. Yeah. So I just like, you know how I love learning new things? Well, this is included in it because I'm not religious, but I'm not an atheist. And I know I love nature. Like I never kill bugs or just like I just love all animals. Like my husband, he hates because I like vermin. I love all the critters outside. Like we live kind of in the country or in the woods, as my nephew likes to say. He said to me the other day, why do you live in the woods? Because he lives in the city. um Anywho, I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. So because Matt's coming home, so my mind has been very much on always taking care of me. We have to take care of ourselves because really he has to do the work for himself. If he's going to get better, he has to figure it out. But because I never taught him a religion, or I didn't raise him with a faith, and a lot of the programs, sobriety programs, are faith-based, or they're, you have your higher power. I thought that, thank you, Kay, we're good, so it must be working. um, but yeah, so I just want him to have other options, not only just a God, one God, but any religion, any faith, Buddha, Hindu, Muslim, I don't care what it is, Jewish, be whatever you want. If it gives you comfort and helps you find peace, that's the ultimate goal, I think, right? Hi, Diana. So anyway, so it was such a coincidence because they were talking about anxiety and meditation. And I've never meditated formally. I've only, but then I think about when I'm painting and when I'm crafting, and how many times have I said, floating is so meditative for me, right? Because I think that's all meditation has to be. It has to just be where you're so in it, like that's all you're thinking about, right? And it makes it easier for you to push away other thoughts that are creating anxiety. Hi, Peggy. So anywho, the book of chakra is just a way for me to understand myself better. And there are some yoga moves in here, but each chakra has a different color. And it starts like, I'll just read. There are 7 chakras. It starts at your crown, the top of your head, and I'm going to go to the page that it's the pineal gland. There's a little pineal gland, and they don't know that much about this gland, but it supposedly might control all your other glands. Then you have your third eye right here, which is your pituitary gland. The throat chakra, which is your thyroid, and that's the one that mine doesn't work as well. Your heart, which there's a gland in here, it's called your thymus gland, and it's kind of like above your heart. Your solar plexus, which is your pancreas, so that's it's behind your stomach in the back. And then your sacral, which is kind of your ovaries and your testes, and then on the very bottom of you is your adrenal glands, and that's your root. So it kind of just goes right up your spine. And so I think yoga is a lot of that, like just breathing and, oops, I'm going to hit something in here. But anyway, I just feel like I think I'm going to start taking more yoga classes. Obviously I turned 54 this year. Fran's turning, how old is she? She's turning 36 today. My cousin Fran, my only cousin. Isn't that weird? But she's my only cousin. I actually have other cousins. My dad's half sister has kids, but I don't know them. So that was so fun. And then, I did a little shopping. We went out to eat with the girls after yoga. I was just saying, if you didn't hear, I did aerial yoga, which was just fun. I don't know if I'll ever do that again. But ever since since like I started exercising again, I went on my first 5K. Surely I'm using my little holder for all my dotting tools because I'm going to show you what I made. What was I going to say though? Anywho, all right. So I wanted to show you. This is the palettes that I use for when I do dotting, and I mean I've had them, so I dug them all out. This is actually the lid to my water bucket. So there's like a dotting palette on the top of your water bucket, and then I bought this big one because I tend to use a lot more paint than, I don't know. But anyway, what I found, instead of even cleaning these, I'll let them harden like overnight. And then I just take, this is a, I think this is a ceramics tool that I've had forever. And I just take it, and you can actually, maybe some of the paints won't be as dry as, this is, but like you can just get it out of there because it's hardened. So it's just a little neater. It's not as wet paint, messy. But I bet you like some of these will just come off in a whole, like it just totally came off and it's clean. So that's what I've been doing, and it's just really easy because then I can just throw out my little piles of paint. And I don't have to put this in the sink or anything, really. I mean, some of them stay wetter because they're, see like this red. I love these gloss paints. They are, I already put my gloss paints away. But I ended up yesterday, we were going to go to the beach, but I think the Hard Rock Cafe just opened. Carrie Underwood was there at the Hard Rock, and like, I mean, I only live 20 minutes from the beach, but it was just going to be so crowded, and it was like 90 degrees out, and I just really was just like, I don't feel like it. And because I had just gotten home from France, I got my hair did, I cleaned the house, which was so awesome, and then I was like, I just want to sit and relax, and so I did some mandalas. And when I was at the second yoga studio, I was telling you, they had a lot more like cute stuff to look at, like aromatherapy and like just what would they be called, like gemstones that like and crystals, right? Crystals and gemstones. Oh, so you have one of these? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Well, thank you. Anywho, so I wanted to look into it because my brother is in recovery too, and I'm not outing him, but I just want to do a shout out. He's doing so great. Like I don't think we've ever had as close a relationship as we have right now. Like we talk every week, a couple times a week. And I've never had that with him because he's, yeah, anyway, we won't go into it. But I'm just enjoying it so much. But he's on my level of like just staying healthy and being positive, and he doesn't let any drama interfere with what he's doing because he's got plans. He's doing so well. He has a little boy. Anyway, we won't talk about him. But anywho, I was looking at, like, I want to make a chakra bracelet for him. Thanks, Dragonfly Grandma. What's your name, Dragonfly Grandma? Because I have a little cheat sheet here. He's doing so good, and he looks gorgeous. He's built like me, like we're both kind of tall, and he's when we're in shape. But he's brown. He gets really brown in the summer, so he's so tan, and he has a goatee, and he has a full head of hair, so he keeps his hair like really nice. And hi, Teresa. Yeah, so he's doing so well, and I'm so happy for him, and I'm just enjoying having a brother again. But if he falls off the wagon, like that's okay too. Like I don't hold it against them. And, you know, he's the one who suffers. So I'm not like, you know, I just wish him the best and stuff. And uh, I'm just so happy to have him though. And that we're like minded at the moment is even more like, you know, he has oh, I don't want to talk about that. All right. So anyway, so I came home and I had like 4 of these discs left that were already base coated, and I had one of these. So I did. These are the colors of the chakra. So it's red, yellow, orange, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Hi, Diana Yates. And what I thought we would do when I go back up to Maryland, one of Fran's friends, Mindy, has art supplies. Like, she's the artist of the group. So we're going to get together and we're going to paint rocks. We're going to make chakra rocks. That's what I was calling them. But because when we were at the one yoga studio, there was a rock. Like when you sign in, there was a rock sitting right there, and it just had a dot mandala on it. But it wasn't like wasn't this elaborate, but it was just a dot mandala. So I'm going to show you. This is my other fade. Like this one's a really full one, but I ran out of space on the violet, so I think I would change it. Hi, Harriet. Thank you. You caught me live. At first I was going to schedule my lives and do them every Monday. And then, like, I'm not really good with schedules. Like, that's just not my thing. So I'm sorry about that. But welcome. I am just sharing my adventures this week. I went away and spent some time with my cousin Fran, who lives in Maryland, and we went to yoga, and I bought a book on chakra, my chakra book, because I feel like this time of my life, I'm really trying to let go of all the negative energy that the world puts out, that's just out there. I mean, you can find it if you want to find it, and I try to focus on positivity and goodness. So, and it's, you know, you can't always do it. I'm not perfect, and I have times of, you know, feeling crappy or whatever. But I try to think about I try to change those thoughts when I have them. So anyway, so I did 5 of them, and look how crooked this one is. Look, I totally went this way, so this side is like, but I like that I had more room for my violet, so I was changing the centers a little. Like, you can kind of tell. I think this one's a good one, actually. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And I had enough room to add like those little halo gold dots on the ends, on the edges. So cool. So I was trying to come up with something, a design, that if we got together and anyone wanted to, they could create a little chakra rock. So I happen to have these, and I decided to play around with some, and then I had this small one because I don't know how big your rock's going to be, but I wanted to see. So basically this one, I only have 2 flower petals, the indigo and the violet, and then the rest of them are just rows of color, which I think looks fine anyway. I think it looks good. I'm pretty happy. This is my favorite. This was the very first one I did, and I just went around and around, and I didn't add any red. The other ones, like on this one, you can see the little dots of red that I added to it. I think that looks fantastic. I really love that. And then I did it to all of the rest of them. I put the red because I just really think it adds a pop. Like, this is the most full one. And I did the petals of yellow, green, blue, indigo, and I ran out of room on the violet. But I still added, the fluff ball. I still added the little bit of that gold Martha Stewart paint. Thanks, Mare. you know what you can do, Lori? You can go away and come back. Yeah, try rebooting, exactly. I'm actually, I can tell, well, wait, I'm behind on my video. So like, I'm watching myself live and it's right on point, but I think it might even be recording as I go, so I really don't know. Yeah, but try rebooting. Hi, Kilburn's Creations. Who are you? Tell me your name. Hi, Allie. I'm just telling everyone about my trip to Maryland. I want to know who Kilburn's Creations is. Kilburn's Creations. I don't remember. What do you create, Kilburn's Creations? Hi, Christina. Christina. Yeah, I have a little cheat sheet because I don't know your names from your YouTube names. But creations. I was just saying, so it's summer now, so Maya's out of school. We had a really fun weekend the weekend before everything. Yeah, me too. Too many things. So my brother brought Liam over. He's 5. Hi, Linda Graham. Oh, you were here already. She's saying hi to Allie. So my husband bought, so every year Maya has a summer birthday. We were always renting, polymer clay. I got to get back to the polymer clay, but look, how can you resist this color? I mean, I know polymer clay. Yeah, Allie, it is hot in New Jersey. I went for a run. See, I could catch you up, but you'll have to watch the video. So Joe and I went out early to get our workout in, and I'm still in my sweaty stuff because I think we're going to go in the pool in a little bit. But, so last weekend, because we have Maya every other weekend, my husband, we would rent one of those big blow up water slides for her birthday party every year. She has a July birthday, and it's like $500. Yeah, we have to. We live in the woods, Allie. It's flipping hot out here. So he ended up buying one. He found a someone who was selling one. Maybe they used to rent them. Wait a minute, what? So we had the slide up because my husband bought one. So that was the first, he broke it out and put it up. And so we had the pool, the slide, and then we went fishing. So we have a little retention pond in my neighborhood. So I live kind of out in the woods, and it's not city sewer or water. I know, man rolls, I know, I was the same thing. Yeah, it's hot. It's a heat wave, and I like, as long as you can keep cool, it's okay. But I don't like to go do anything. Hi, Claudette. You should. It's not hard. And if you have paint, you can paint on anything. Like these little discs, I think you can get these for you get like a 10-pack. Yeah, mandala. You can get like a lot of these and just play around. So that's what I was doing yesterday because I was saying I went to my cousin Fran's and we did yoga a bunch, and I got this book on the chakra. So learning about my chakras. Yeah, exactly. It's too hot. Like Joe actually just went to go get a few things. I'm going to make meatballs tonight. But we're really lucky because we do have air conditioning, and I know a lot of people don't. Good morning, Matilda. Anywho, so back to last weekend. So we went fishing at our pond because on one of my walks, I saw one of our neighbors with his 2 little boys, and this little kid was like 4, and he hardly speaks. Like he doesn't speak very well yet, but man, he can fish. He was they had just a little bobbin and a little tiny fishing pole, and he was casting, and he would catch a fish and pull it in, and he could hook the worms like his mom does, like the composting and all that stuff. So they had a little bucket, and he would find the worm in there and he would put it on. So I went and sat down with them and was totally hanging with them. I don't know if they like that, but so I told Joe, I was like, OMG, we have to. Sandy, where do we get what? These? Just at Michael's, the discs. It's a wooden disc. They're in the like wood section. We have to get a fishing pole, which I think we've had forever, but he ended up taking them to Walmart and he got a couple like little $12 fishing poles, a little tackle box, like all the stuff you need. And we went down, we took Liam, it was Liam's first time fishing too, just to my little retention pond. And they were catching fish like, they're just called sunnies, little, there's another name for them too, I forget, but they're sunnies. And we would just throw them back, like you would catch them and throw them back. And my neighbor, Ivan, was just like, how would you like getting hooked in it? When I was like, take it easy, buddy. I love animals. I don't want to hurt the fish. But it was fun. So we did that for like an hour. But like it's too hot to even do it today. So I told Richie, I was like, we're not doing anything. Like we're not going to be hanging around outside. Unless you're in the water, it's not fun. Like we have, because we have badminton. Like we put up the badminton. And yeah, bluegills, exactly. So anyway, but like I've gotten really good, Lori. So because when I'm sunfish, yeah. I went to, so when it was just Rob and his two boys, he showed me what to do. You grab the fish, so you let them hang, and then you just grab them like this, not from his little spiky part on his back. You grab him from the tummy, and then you take the hook out, and then you can throw them back. But Joe brought a t-shirt, like a rag. So he would grab the fish with the rag, and like it works better. But I was all in. I was like, I'm just grabbing the fish, and I was putting the worms on the hook and everything. Because I'm like watching this little 4-year-old. Oh, I can imagine, Dana. Unbelievable. I like Florida, but it gets way too hot. Like I could never move to Florida. Like it's just too hot. I mean, I could move to Florida. I could move a lot of places, but I'm not gonna. So yeah, so we did that. Like we just had so much fun. Like little kids. Hi, Janet. Yeah. So, I mean, the thing is, it was just whatever was in the pond. This was at a retention pond. Like our little pond in my neighborhood. It's basically when it rains, all the water from the gutters, like the gutter collection things, whatever they're called, the sewer things, go into the retention pond. So that's where, like, it's kind of like, and then we have septic and well water. So we don't have any sewer stuff. Hi. Yeah, pair of pliers. Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, good for you. That's so awesome, Paula. Girls and Maya. So then, yeah, it's too fun. But so Maya's 10, and I think that was her first time fishing, but man, she was good. And there was 3 of them that went with us. So Nick had, or not Nick, Liam had the pole most of the time. And the girls were swapping. Maya and Madison were swapping. And Madison is Klutzy McGee. We just call her Klutzy McGee. It took her forever to cast, so Maya was getting a little fed up with her, but they did so well. So anyway, but this weekend it's just like 100 degrees out, so Joe and I are just chilling. Like he's actually, like I said, he went to the store because I'm gonna make meatballs and we needed rolls, but we went for our walk super early, and I think like I'm just cleaning up. I know I'm talking. I'm on 2 cups of coffee. This is my second cup of coffee. But maybe I'll make a video. I really do want to get to my art journaling with just using my prompt cards. But it's already 12. It's already 12 o'clock here. Yeah, I could do an art journal page. I don't know. So anywho, you guys have any questions or concerns that you want to talk about? Thank you for joining me. I just wanted to come on real quick and see what you've been up to. I know I haven't been posting as much as I used to, guys. I don't know why. I mean, I'm still feeling inspired, and I definitely like, I'm going to go on here. I'm going to go away from the chat for a minute, so hopefully it'll pop up. But I took pictures, like wherever I go, whenever I see inspiration, I take a picture of it. So I was thinking, what was I going to do that? Oh, that's just a sugar skull. Here's me sitting on the ropes. No, we don't have a fishing license. And that's the thing, like, because I would like to catch flounder and like stuff that we could eat. But these, we just did it for fun. Like, and I don't know if it's legal or not. And I don't even know how the fish got in there. Like, so I'm wondering, like, maybe someone stocks the pond or something. But shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody, because I don't want to get in trouble. I really don't like getting in trouble. But yeah, like here's everybody upside down. I don't know if you can see that. They're hanging upside down. But yes, yeah, so that was super fun. Oh, see, look, I took a picture of this. So see this, the PBO Vitria, it's called, can paint on glass. So when I do stained glass, because I have a piece in the basement that I really want to finish, it's a mosaic that I made. It's a princess. I think I've shared it. It's like a treasure chest with a princess and a castle, and the top is gorgeous, but I've never grouted it. And I drew a little face on there just with marker, but then I saw, I think I was on Facebook, and I saw that you can use these for glass, and it's permanent. But then we went to, Fran and I went to, do you guys have, oh, the doggone name's not coming to me. It's very similar to Pier 1, but it's like a cheaper version of Pier 1, because Pier 1's super expensive. I don't think they have as much stuff as Pier 1. Like, they have, oh, what the heck is the name of it? Oh, can't think of it. But I saw this piece of art there. Can you see the angel? But she was just super, I liked it because it was monotone. And then this one, this looks like just texture. I don't know if it's easier to see it. Yeah, so it's just texture. Like someone just took like a texture comb, and combed through the paste, but then they sprinkled glitter in it. So it's totally like, it's got glitter, and I have tons of glitter, and I never use glitter. No, we don't have Tuesday morning. We had it for like a year, and then it closed. That was a bummer. But yeah, so I don't know. I do get inspired. OMG. And I should have got one. So then we went to this other store, because where Fran lives, there's a main street. So the one day we went to breakfast at a cafe outside, and but then we went shopping because she wanted to get a handbag. And I use a Vera Bradley bag. Like, I do crossbody, and it's Vera Bradley, and it's just like small, and I've showed it before. And it, like, the front part's the wallet, like you can unzip the front and it's the wallet, and then inside it just has enough room for like your keys. I have an inhaler that I like to bring everywhere, my chapstick, you know, different stuff like that, but it's not very big. But and Fran always brings it's just a wallet with a handle on it. Yeah. So Fran brings a leather wallet with like a little strap on it, and they have them for Vera Bradley too. But anyway, hers is leather and so cute, and I always look at it and I think, but that's just not convenient for me. Like, I'd rather have my crossbody, right? But then I realized that she has a cute, because here's the thing. When we went to dinner the next day, all her friends have the same thing. Well, they kind of do. A couple of them did. They have like this pretty leather bag. It's not quite a tote. It's more like the kind that you would have on your arm, right? Because they're all career women. This is one thing I found out too. They were all career women. Every single one of them works full time, and I don't work, so I kind of felt like, But they have like their little crossbody that they can take out, like if you're going into yoga, or if you're going wherever you're going, like even food shopping, you don't need all your stuff, you know. So anywho, and they were so cute. But we went to this store where she wanted to find her leather pocketbook, and I want to show you something. Can you see this? Dang it. Look, oh, it's a topiary, right? So I'm thinking I might go to the thrift store and try to do this. This thing was $500. 500. There were a lot of them, but this one's pretty because it had like I want to say like aurora borealis glass. So there's at least like, look, I'll show you this one. This one has a teapot on top. So basically it's like one of these. Let me find. So these, they're a little dusty, but this is a topiary, right? So here's a wooden one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces on here. And they're all glued together, and then you paint it. And then this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's like a hole in it, and then this has a dowel, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this has like 8 pieces on it of different pieces of wood. And these actually were kits that I got. They're by Rosemary West, and I can't, oh, here it is, Unique Woods. Unique Woods, and I don't even know if they're still open, but they were in Texas. I actually went to a convention, not a convention, a seminar one time and painted a table. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Anywho, I love topiaries. And so yeah, so I saw these topiaries. They were $500. But look, like there might be a candlestick, a bowl, a plate, a goblet, another plate, and a teapot. And I thought you could probably glue them together with E6000. So yeah, there were like 4 or 5 of them. And some of them have like fancier glass. Oh, they have Baskin Robbins. So we always go to Baskin Robbins because I love Baskin Robbins. OMG. And then we went for a hike. This, it's, oh, see this? You can see the babbling brook. I loved it so much. I love it there so much. It's just so different from New Jersey. Oh, and by the way, they have Christmas stuff at Hobby Lobby right now. So I couldn't believe, I'm like, seriously? Like it's July and you have Christmas stuff? Oh, here's fishing. See, these are the sunnies. This was a sunny, but he has like spots all over him. So I don't even know if that's a sunny. Anywho, but yeah, when I go away, I definitely get inspired because we go places that I normally wouldn't go. And so I like to take pictures, and so I'm glad I looked back at that because I do think one of these days, like maybe if it's too hot, I'll just take a ride and go to a thrift store and I'll buy like 5. That's called a bream? How do you know, Lori? That fish is called a bream? Wow, okay. The boys didn't know that. None of the guys I was with knew it. But anyway, we caught one and we threw it back. But that's about it. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my media paints. They had, maybe Mary, this is what you were talking about because you said that, hi Islam Ladani. You fish all the time, Laurie? Cool. I love fish. Joe doesn't like fish. He doesn't eat it. I eat it. But what are they called? The premium paints. The Deco Art premium paints. Yeah. Nice. The Deco Art premium paints were like $3 a tube, I think. And I have so many paints. Like I just can't. I can't invest in paint. Like I have to go through some of this paint first. I'm good. I'm just chatting about my trip to Maryland that I took last week and all the inspiration that came home with me. I bought a book on chakra, and I was painting some chakra mandalas, which are these. And basically, the reason I call it a chakra mandala is because it's just the colors of the different chakras. So the root chakra is red. Yeah. No, I didn't have any yummy crabs. We didn't do any of that type of stuff. We went to yoga a lot and hiked, and we made our own food. So we ate at home. Except for we went to like a pub after yoga the second night. But anyway, so it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Those are the colors of the 7 chakras. And so, because when I go back to Maryland, we're going to paint some chakra rocks. So we're going to get a rock and we're going to paint them. And I just wanted to practice and play and have some examples and some ideas of how to do it so that they didn't look crazy. So the first one was basically we just went in circles. I mean, you could just do it in circles and you still get a pretty cool looking mandala. And I just picked colors that I had. I was going to use these fluid acrylics, but they don't dot so well because you kind of need a little bit more of a, paint some furniture. Wow. Yeah, like it will, Mare. Like I'm looking forward to it. Like I have you guys, but I don't have a network of girlfriends that I hang out with. I just don't. I have trust issues and I don't want to get into it, and it makes me a little sad, but I don't want to be sad, so I try to focus on happiness. But anywho, I was gonna say, what was the last? See, I don't know what the last comment was. Did you get inspired to paint some furniture? I need some tutorials on your decorative painting. Well, basically, I will tell you that furniture isn't any different than painting anything else. And if it's a wooden piece of furniture, yeah. I wish I had a sister, Lisa. Seriously, like I feel like anyone who has sisters, you're so blessed. Like you gotta enjoy your sisters. Don't have drama. Sisters gotta be so fun. They do? Sandy, good for you. But still, I mean, I think, I don't know. I feel like don't get caught up in what you're supposed to have or what you do or don't have. Like, and I have to, like, that's the thing. If I feel like I need to put myself out there more, maybe, or whatever it is, and expectations have always been an issue for me because my dad was an alcoholic and he totally let me down all the time. So I never knew what to expect, and I don't like that. That's chaotic for me, and it gives me anxiety. And so I think that relationships in general, sisters equal drama. Oh, ugh. I don't know. It depends because maybe you need to tell your sisters that, like, I'm not doing drama. Let's just do fun. I don't know because I know what you mean. That's the thing. But Fran and I are complete opposites, so maybe that works better. I don't know. But she keeps me out of trouble. She's my. See, I've never done the chalk paint, and I see it. I see it in the store all the time because it's deco art, right? Are you? I get along better with boys too, definitely. Um, oh, that's so cute, Carol. Anywho, I was gonna say, oh, the chalk paint. So basically, see, good for you, Kay. That's right. Um, but for chalk, I don't know what the difference with chalk paint is versus a good acrylic paint. But I would say, I'll tell you right now, it's all about prep work. So you have to prep, um, seal the wood. And I've never used gesso until I started decorative painting. But, I mean, you could use gesso, but I always used this, which is all-purpose sealer. So you have to seal the wood. because if not, the paint will just keep absorbing into it and it won't be as like solid of a base. But then once the wood is sealed, and you got to sand it, because that'll bring the tooth of the wood back up again. I even finely sand right before I paint. I use a very, like a 400, I think it is. I don't either, but I would acrylic over the main chalk. But then I would do 2 to 3 thin coats. You're so lucky, Dana. See, that's awesome. Joe's a very he's an introvert. So he recharges from quiet because he works full time. So I can't count on him for like to have friends that we can hang with, like dinner parties and stuff. He doesn't like that. Like that doesn't help him out. He doesn't like going to social things. Like, so it's interesting because I thought like I would love to do that as a couple, but we're so opposite. Like I get charged up from people sometimes. It depends. It's deep. Anyway, but I was just saying about painting. And then once you have at least 2 to 3 solid, good, dry coats of paint, then you can decorative paint on top. Or you could even put a coat of matte medium on it and just, that's not your sealer. Hi, Janine, or Gin and tonics. Ah, I get it. You play pool. Well, see, we do that too. Like me and Joe play skip-bo. Do you play skip-bo, Dana? He rarely talks even to you. That's so funny. Oh, it's good. And kids can play it too. So it's super easy. Pick it up and get it and play it. You'll be addicted. It's super fun. Because you don't have to really focus that much, so you can be silly and you can still play. And Joe just beat me. He beats me all the time. We play Skip-Bo all the time, like a lot. Fran introduced me to that, actually. Yeah, we play it all the time. Dutch Bliss. Okay. Oh, darn. She was supposed to teach me dominoes. Dang it. Because she had dominoes. Because she just had her whole, like, one end of her house redone. She had him put in wood floors, a wall taken out, and, like, all new kitchen stuff. Like, so that's really why I went, to go see her new stuff. But we were putting everything back. Like, we're redecorating. So we went and bought some art. And, like, she actually has, dominoes. She actually has a sideboard that she got from Craigslist or something, but she wants to paint it. And she was like, because I got there early, she's like, yeah, look around. I have a project I want to do, right? I knew exactly what it was because I remembered her telling me that she wanted to paint the sideboard. And I was like, oh, hi, Mary. Nothing bad happened. So that's cool. Anyway, I said to her, so as soon as she got home, I said, yeah, I'm not doing that project because it's a big project. Like, it's a big sideboard thing. But anyway, so we were starting to put tchotchkes away and, like, bring out things. Oh, that's hysterical, Lisa. Yeah, no, cooking is amazing too. See, that I would love to do that. I would love to go to a cooking class with friends or something. Like, I love doing that stuff. Like, I love any kind of class. It's good. But anyway, so she had all these games that, like, and I love that. So I have Rummikub, which I like, backgammon, and regular cards. Like, I love all gin rummy, blackjack, whatever. But yeah, Skip-Bo's a new one. So I have my games, like, right on the sideboard too, like right near the table. But anyway, all right, you guys. How long have I been on here? For about an hour? Not a cyborg. It's a sideboard. I don't know what you guys would call it. Maybe it's called a, I don't know. It's like a piece of furniture for your dining room that, like, you would just keep your cutlery in, or like your nicer china or whatever. You can put whatever you want. It's not a sideboard. Is that my New Jersey accent? I said sideboard. Yeah, a buffet table. Yeah, a buffet. Yeah, a buffet. My mom called it a sideboard. I don't know why she called it a sideboard. But anywho, that's about it. I guess we're gonna go in the pool. I gotta make meatballs, and we're just gonna keep cool. What's today? Sunday? Nothing really good on TV anymore. Do ya? Okay, my mom is from England. Maybe it's more of an English European thing, Mary. I don't know. But it's not a cyborg. But anyway, yeah. So she wants to paint that, and I was like, yeah. But she was gonna use chalk paint, and I'm like, well, I really never knew chalk paint. Yeah. Yeah, it was really fun, and I love coming home so much. And I made it home safely. Like, that's another thing. I always had anxiety about taking trips too. Until like back when we used to have to use MapQuest, remember? And I would get lost, or I would go the wrong way, and then I'd be driving down a road for like 10 minutes, and it would just freak me out. But now that my husband bought me a nice brand new car. I have a Kia Soul. I finally saw some unicorn spit. We don't have that, I don't think, at Michael's and stuff, but they had it at this Joann's. The Joann's that I got the Decor Media unicorn spit. But so I haven't, because I have so much paint, I haven't really tried a lot of the newer paints that are out there. But yeah, give it a try. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I would probably try the chalk paint and just read the directions and make sure that, you follow the directions, and then you'd probably be fine. Oh, see, my brother just texted me. I love him. He makes me so happy. Oh, he put, all right, I won't tell you. It says, if you are seeking creative ideas, go out walking. Angels whisper to a man when he goes for a walk. Today I will give myself a creative break from the concerns I am facing. So yeah, it's his little, what would that be called? Your, I guess, I can't think of what the word is. How to make chalk paint. Well, maybe I could make chalk paint with all this paint I have. But anyway, all right, you guys, that's it for me today. I think I may be coming back with a video later on because, oh, but see, I want to do stained glass. I want to do other stuff. An affirmation, yes. So that was his affirmation for the day. But see how nice he is? His mantra, yeah. Thank you. Yes, it was his daily affirmation. But he knows I'm creative. But see how he thinks of me now? He never used to think of me. I'm so happy he thinks of me. And I think of him too. Allie, it's not hard. I'm trying to think. I've done a couple of different decorative painting tutorials. Yeah, I like him. He's all right. He's handsome too. I want to show you a picture, but I don't know if I have one. Just gonna send him a thumbs up real quick. Anywho, I want to think. How? You just gotta Google it. Allie, Google decorative painting, and there are tutorials out there. Because the type of decorative painting I did was like base coat and then do the technique. So you can trace this on. It's not like a freehand thing. Someone else designs it. Yeah, Skippo. I was totally kicking Joe's butt this morning, and then he came back and totally won. But like, you trace this on, and then you use the techniques to fill it in. No, I have tutorials. I have decorative painting tutorials. I should put them in like a whatever they're called. I have no words today, evidently. I have a blank brain. But yeah, like, look, this is one of my very, very first things I painted. Let me see if there's a date on here. 2000. 18 years ago. So look how basic. but still it was someone else's design. And then I went to a class and we painted it. So I could totally teach you. A playlist. Thank you, Mary. Yes, I can put decorative painting into a playlist, like get all my videos together of all my different painting videos. But like, I'm pretty sure if you put in decorative painting, hi Barb Owen. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure if you put in decorative painting videos, a lot of mine will come up because I usually had them decorative painting tutorial. So I don't know. They might be from a couple years ago. Yeah, I mean, you can use a stencil or even a coloring book image. The very first thing that I did was a coloring book image. It was Thumper from a Bambi book for my kids. And I basically just drew a little Thumper. It was one of the wooden things that you can buy at Michael's. And I just did my best and just painted it. It had no shading or highlighting, but I just played around with the paint. And one of the main things in decorative painting is the techniques. So then once you learn the techniques, so floating and how to load your brush, and then stroke work, like if you wanted to do stroke work, like you just have to play around. Like just get a round brush and just start playing with it, you know? But yeah, I definitely have tutorials on there. But all right, you guys, I think I'm going to go. I know I've been on here over an hour. Hubby's home. Hey, Joe. But I just wanted to touch base and say, yes, a buffet. Exactly. A sideboard, not a cyborg. Well, it could, Allie, and that's the thing. When I first started painting, like I could go get, but when I first started painting, everything was my baby and I worked so hard on it. So, and we had just bought a much bigger house than we came from. So I had no decorations and, you know, I would just put everything up and, here, I'm gonna grab something that was one of my first. Yeah, we will. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to show you one more thing. This is so old. Babe, this is so old. Kirby. Let me see if this has a date. This is actually, I probably showed it in my video. It doesn't have a date. I just wrote my name. Oh, no, it says, I think it says 09. No, it doesn't. That's just part of the flower. But anyway, this is, oh, I didn't see that, Barb. I gotta look back. But these are not my designs. That's the thing that kills me. I wish I could claim it and say that it's mine, but it's not. Yeah, a credenza. I just love, but once you learn the techniques, you can go to town. So there's some dry brushing in here. I mean, there's even, look at these rusty stars. They look rusty because it's just the technique that you use. So I can't let go of this. And I mean, I'm not this style anymore. Like, I'm not even that country. But I just love it. Like, it's my baby. It's one of my first born. But anyway, all right, you guys. Thank you so much. I might be back later because it's hot as a bug out there. And I want to, I feel creative. I do feel super creative. I'm trying to see what you guys have been saying since I... thank you, Barb Owen. Yeah, I know. I love roosters, but thank you, Barb. I actually just went for our exercise this morning because it's like, I don't know where you live, Barb, but in South Jersey it's about 95 degrees today. So bye, Mary. Hi, boss. I'm getting going. But anyway, yeah, so I figured this is what you get because we might go back in the pool. So I just didn't want to take a shower. I hate being like this, but you know, I gotta. All right, but bye, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I had fun. Oh, you're in Missouri? Yeah, super hot. So yeah, I'm going to be in the craft room today. I'll come back later. All right, Sandy. Ah, Phoenix. Ugh. All right, bye, guys. I don't know how to get out of here. I do this all the time.